So good morning students. Today I am going to explain about the array insertion. Means we have to insert an element in the existing array. So the insertion of the element in the array can be done. It can be done at the beginning, it can be done at the end, or it can also be done at some given index. So let us see here. We will in this video will understand with the help of the C program. So now we can say based on the requirement a new element can be added it can be added at 3 positions. So we can say it can be added at the beginning or end or at the given index of array. So it can be done at 3 positions: at beginning, end, or at given index. So let us consider an existing array which is containing 5 elements. Say suppose 16, 9, 75, 20 and 7. So these are the 5 elements. So we can say these are the index like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So they are the index. Now what we want to do? We want to insert the element at this particular position. This is index 3. So what we will do, the logic that we will use, then we have to shift from index 3rd onwards at the right hand side. So after shifting these elements, it means we have to shift 20 and 7 towards the right hand side. It means this 20 will go at 4th position or at index 4 and 7 will go at index 5. So let us see, after making empty this particular index, then we will be able to insert the element. So now let us see how we can do it with the help of program. So we will use C programming. So for this, include stdio.h, then void main. We are familiar with this header file and the main function, so I am not going to discuss here. So after this, we will declare and initialize some variables. So we will use a linear array of 5 elements. So we can write int x 5 equals to 16, 9, 75, 27. So this is the one dimensional array that we have already discussed in previous lecture, which is containing 5 elements. Now suppose int item equals to 10, we want to insert a value 10 at index 3, so we can take k equals to 3, k is 3, we want to insert 10 at index 3. So we have taken two variables, one is item and second is k. Total number of elements are 5, so we can take another variable, means n equals to 5. Now we will use one more variable I equals to 0, we have initialized 0, and j equals to one more variable, that is j, and j equals to n. So in the starting we have taken a variable j and it will hold the value of n, it means this is 5. So we will see later why we are doing. We have to focus at this point, we have to insert this 10 at index 3. Now we will print this array which is containing 5 elements. So we can use simple function, that is printf elements of array are So we can use a for loop for I equals to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, and then curly braces. So we can use a simple printf, then x %d. %d stands for, this is the decimal integer, because we will print here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 equals to %d, this is I and this is xi. In this way we can print x0, x1, x2, x3 and x4. We will close here. Now n equals to, after printing we will add one more element in the n. So we can say this n will become now 6, 5 plus 1. Now further, while j is greater than equals to k. So this is the important concept of this program, because here what we are doing, we are creating a empty index here where we have to insert the value 10. So we can write j is greater than equals to k and x j plus 1 equals to xj. It means we are, with the help of this logic, we are shifting the position towards the right hand side. So this is index 3. So if we use this code, this 3 will become 4. So this will be 3 plus 1, this will become 4. So x4 will be equals to x3. And after this, j equals to j minus 1, because we are using greater than equals to k, that's why we are using j equals to j minus 1, and so on. So this loop will run up to when this condition become false. So in this way we can change the indexes from this index onwards. After creating the empty position in the existing array, what we will do, we will insert the item at this position, that is index 3. So we can write here like this will be x3 equals to 10. So here what we have done, we have created an empty index, or we can say we have shifted 20 and 7 towards the right. Now after inserting this particular element, again we will print. So we can write print f elements of array after insertion. So we can again use a for loop for I equals to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, and then so again this will be print f x percent d equals to percent d. This is I and this is xi. This braces is closed here, and we have to close the final braces here. So one more braces we will use. Now we'll see its output, how we can see the output. So output will be output is, first it will be printed elements of array are elements of array are so this will be x percent d, it will print the value of I which will start from 0 because array starts from 0. So it will give x0 equals to, and the first value is, this is 16, and then x1 this is 9, then x2 this is 75, then x3 this is 20, x4 this is 7. So these are the elements before insertion and after insertion. So this will be elements of array after elements of array after insertion. So this will be again x0 equals to, this is 16, x1 9, x2 is 75 x3. This will be 10. So we have to see, because we have created this position free, so this 10 will come here at this position. So we have to remember, at this position we have inserted 10, and then x4 will be, this is 20, x5, this is 7. So in this way we can insert the element very easily. So I hope that you would be benefited with this. This is very important program, and with the help of this we can insert the element at beginning, in the starting also, at the ending also, and with the help of the same logic, or we can say by making very minor changes, we can delete the elements. So now we will see how we can delete the element in the next video. Thank you.